we considered Sri Lanka laid back. People wouldn't look at me if I wear a short. මේකේ මිනිස්සු නිකන් magic දැකලා වගේ chat stand එකේ මන් දිහා බලන් ඉන්නවා මෙහෙම. I do this practice called Art of True Life. Melbourne පුරවරේ කවුරුහරි ඉන්නවා නම් proposal එකක් මෙන්න.
Oh my god. She is ready to settle down.
I may have done something in my past life to someone like this. Maybe it's coming back in circles to settle my karma.
Powered by WinLads.
We've got a special guest all the way from Sri Lanka, Yureni.
Hi
guys!
It's just at 21.
Yeah, we like I stop at 24 and then that's it. I don't age after that. Like I'm like 24 every year, I'm 24.
I of course depends on the podikolla I'm dating. I would go back to 21, 23, 24, 25.
28. 19? No, okay. We'll keep it legal.
But currently 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, that's not bad. Yeah.
Perfect. Stay there. I think
So,
you look
25,
like
maintaining 25. Yeah.
How do you maintain though? Tell me, like with all your travels and like your work schedule, how do you maintain?
Well, it's a conscious effort. No? I think if you want, especially when you're in the limelight all the time, you have to make an effort to look good, stay fit. So it's a healthy lifestyle. And you got to be disciplined also. So I think I'm very strictly disciplined with myself.
So when you travel in, or do you actually like work out?
No, no.
No, you let loose.
Traveling putan. Traveling waladi I don't work out.
Okay.
Traveling I cut loose. You need to enjoy life.
Yeah,
So while working, because not that I travel for mostly on holidays actually, Mimi.
Okay.
I mostly travel on work, and I'm not a frequent traveler also.
Okay.
But when I do travel, it's mostly for work.
Yeah.
And so when I work, I also make sure that I enjoy life a bit.
Exactly.
So I'm not.
Of course.
I
What's the
don't
point
keep.
if not?
So honestly, I'm not a person who wears an iWatch and keeps a tab on my calories. I'm not that person.
Yeah. No.
So I just want to eat, but I know when I get back to Sri Lanka,
Go straight back to.
oh, then I go hard.
So is there like particular routine you follow in Sri Lanka? Like tell us like,
Yeah,
what is your routine?
I
Right? We would love to know
do.
like your routine. And
Okay.
what you eat like I got excited there.
Okay. Mimi, I think you should be able to give me tips about what you eat.
I'll let
My
you
God,
know soon.
this girl was 1.5 months, was filming a movie with me. And for that 1.5 months, කෙහෙල් ගෙඩියක් කාලා ඉන්නවා දවසම. මම දන්නේ කොහොම ඉන්නවද කියලා මායි හේමල් අපි ඔක්කොම හොඳට බත් කර්ගුලි
Because
කන්නේ.
they gave us butt for breakfast, butt for lunch, butt
Oh,
for
ඉතින්
dinner.
ඉතින් අපි තුන් වේලම බත් කාලා හිටියේ ඉතින්.
I was so scared that I'll put on weight. So I was just like paranoid a bit. Like hence why I was like living off like a little
that's
bit
why-
of chicken piece and like a little bit of dal. Because I was like, I see everybody eating and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have a little bit of this.
How do you do that? I'm like, if I were you, I'd be dwecking. I'm like, so anyway, I
Okay,
have
yeah.
a
What's your
routine,
routine?
yeah.
Okay, what's your routine?
So on the days that I work, obviously then I have an early start. Even on the days that I don't work, I usually am an early. I start my day early, so I go to bed early because I've been in the hostel for 12 years. Hostel පුරුදු තාම තියෙනවා.
Wow.
So I go to bed around 11. Like, you know, and then I
That's
wake
good.
up by about 5:36 or
Okay.
6:30 latest. And then, so I have a glass of warm water. Sometimes I put lemon, sometimes I add honey
So
also,
that's
but
like
if
your
not,
first
just
thing,
a glass
okay.
of warm water. If not at all,
Yeah.
just a glass of warm water. And then I go to my balcony, I just take a few deep breaths, and then I try to connect with the universe. And I start my day, mostly, 80% of the time I want to start my day offering gratitude to the universe. So I do that. It's not a day go by without saying thank you to all the blessings, and I always it's part of my spiritual practice also. So yeah, I just connect with the universe. I just say thank you to everything, starting with my health,
Yeah, that's true.
my work, my friends around, the independence, and everything I could think of. You know, I know I'm a blessed human, so I don't take anything for granted.
That's right.
Whatever I have right now in life, I don't take it for granted, and I know I'm beyond blessed, especially in Sri Lanka right now, you know, with all that's going on. You know, people are suffering, countries at chaos, and with amidst all that, we still get to work, we still get paid decently, we still get to live the life we want, and we're still out there doing the things we love. So
Yeah.
we're beyond blessed, Mini.
That's
So I start my day, and then I have this year, of course, one of those years I haven't done a lot of reading, but usually I read. I read at least,
Nice.
but at least I put aside at least 15-20 minutes to read.
like,
and
is
do-
like a particular book or like
I
a
do. I have a little bit of
spiritual-
spiritual books, like
Okay.
there are few of my favorite books. Like there are a book called Ikigai, a book called Magic. It's all about gratitude again. And there's one of Oprah.
Oh, I know Magic. Is it by
Magic.
Rhonda Byrne?
Rhonda Byrne,
Yeah, I
yes.
love that book.
So there are few spiritual books that I always, there are books that I don't just read and put aside. There are books that
You have
I
to keep
keep
reading.
revisiting. Yeah.
Exactly.
So those are kind of
yeah.
books that just kind of, put you back on track. So I put aside 15-20 minutes to do a bit of reading, and then I do my journaling, gratitude journaling mostly.
That's nice.
And so I take a curly varanakota for about one and a half hours. My day, I start my day, and then if I have time, I would go for a workout. If not, I straight go to work.
Okay.
So that's my routine.
So you don't have your breakfast or anything?
I
like,
do. If
particular?
I have, if,
Oh,
I, if
okay.
it's not a working day, I definitely have my breakfast. I have put a boring magi Instagram එක බලන කට්ටිය දන්නවා. Eggs and
Exactly.
eggs and toast. That's my breakfast. Or
Yeah.
if not, if it's like a rushed morning, I would just have some granola, Greek yogurt, and some banana,
Yeah.
and something, and then just I would have it. But if it's an early start, like if I have to go for a recording or for a shooting, then breakfast ganna hai. On the way, I will have a coffee and then would just start my day. But mostly, I somehow try to get a workout in, either in the morning or in the evening, preferably in the mornings when the days that I don't
Yeah,
work.
so you're like pumped up for the day.
Yes, I love. So it's just out of the way, right? Like you finish your workout, you're done.
You know, I'm so
then-
lazy to go to the gym.
Really,
God.
I
I
haven't
admire people who actually can commit.
commit.
I think I have
yeah.
commitment issues.
But this year again, I'll tell you, this year has been a lot of things I haven't done. Like I said, for instance, reading මං වැඩිය කියවේ අවුරුද්ද
Yeah.
මට කියවන්න බැරුණා. And then 3 months my ankle was injured. I couldn't work out.
Yeah.
So I'm just coming out of it. So you can say workouts couldn't keep up with the workouts. ඉතින් මේ අවුරුද්ද පොඩ්ඩක්
Yeah.
විතර ඉතින් පොඩ්ඩක් එහෙම ගියා. But I think having said that,
But it's like your default. You will go back to
Back
it.
to
which
it,
is, yeah,
yes,
which
yes.
which helps to like
Yeah.
bounce back. Yeah.
yeah. But now දැන් මම අහන්නම workout කරනවා නෑ හොඳට කනවා. හොඳට enjoy කරනවා.
Oh, you look good. Like, look at you. Oh my God.
Thank you. And so
No, because
you.
I was thinking, like, when I did only one project in Sri Lanka. And I
Yeah.
was like, if I had to do this, like, all the time, like
Yeah.
you guys, there is no
I remember
way.
I remember you asking me, how do you eat rice and curry?
And
Rice
they
and
look
curry.
like this.
look like this. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. And everyone's like, yeah. But everyone looked skinny and fit. And I was like, and they still eat like
And you,
rice and curry.
being there for 1.5 months, you look
I
like
actually
a bomb.
lost weight because I think it's the weather. Do you reckon it's the weather? The
Yeah,
heat,
it's- heat
helps. I
to
shrunk.
burn. Yeah.
Yeah, like
To
shrunk.
burn,
Everyone's like, you look like a kid. I'm like, yeah, I'm shrinking. I'm gonna disappear now.
Yeah, but it's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's
You're
good.
burning. They say, what's your diet like? I would
Yes,
know.
I don't eat. That's my dad.
Hey, girl.
Kidding. No, so basically, I start like I love my matcha,
Okay.
right? So I start my day with iron tablet, like
Okay.
all brown girls. We are iron deficient,
Okay.
So I have to start like
Okay.
with iron tablet, and then I basically have 2 spoons of ghee.
Okay, a lot of people. Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 spoons of ghee because like if you want like plump skin, you need fat.
Okay.
Without the fat, we
Mine
don't
is
have-
katu.
just eat the
Katu
fat.
ආච්චි කෙනෙක් වගේ මෝ.
That's why I tell everybody just eat fat, you know. So I eat the fat and then I have a matcha and then I'm like done for the day till
So
11.
no breakfast?
No breakfast. No time. I
මට
don't.
නම්
Oh, I
බෑ
just
දුවා.
don't feel like it.
Ah?
Do you get hungry?
Yeah.
I don't get hungry.
I want to eat.
That's good sign. But I was hungry when I was in Lanka, so maybe I don't know.
It's
the
probably
weather.
because of the humidity and it
Yeah.
keeps burning. Naturally, you burn, right?
Yeah, and then I would eat like rice and curry or whatever. Like I try to eat like more
You
protein.
you have rice like eat rice and
Yeah,
curry
I
in
love
Melbourne.
my biryani. Chicken biryani, baby.
Okay, now that I don't.
You don't?
No,
Oh,
not
that's my favorite.
I like
food.
rice and curry. I don't like these fried rice and biryani so much.
Really?
I mean, if it's there, of course, I would eat it. But
Lanka has like the best fried rice.
yeah,
I'm already like
but
hungry thinking
ලොක්කම
about it.
අජිනමොටෝ දාලා දුව
Yeah,
කන්න
that's true,
හොඳට
that's
තියෙයි.
That's true. That's true. No, but like I
So-
have like a rice and curry or like more like meat stuff, and then
Not chapatis and
no. So I try to. So okay, 80%, like you said, right? It has to be mindset, just like you said. I don't work out because I get bored in the gym for some reason. I get so distracted.
Okay.
I try to maintain my food, like my diet. So I don't eat like bread, pasta, noodles and all that, which it actually makes me like bloat and put on weight really fast. So I try to like eat like gluten-free stuff. Then I have like my smoothie or whatever, like carrot juice and all. But it depends. But I feel like I'm on a calorie deficit consciously.
Okay.
And hence how I keep my weight. So consciously I'm on calorie deficit.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's healthy or not, but I try to eat like healthy.
Need to make sure you get all your nutrients.
Yeah, that's why like I eat the fat, like, you know, have vitamin D. Like I take all the vitamins. Like
vitamins, at least try to cover up with vitamins.
Yes.
Multivitamin is a must. Fish oil is a must. Vitamins, vitamin C is a must. Vitamin D, especially for women, is a must.
Exactly.
Iron, zinc, whatever. It's all a must because if you're not having,
So like I'm curious, right? You know, like you travel a lot and you're as an actress, like how do you like do you have like a team for your fashion, your clothes, your makeup, or it's just you putting on whatever you want?
Just me putting out whatever I want.
Okay. Interesting. So who did the makeup today? You?
I did my makeup.
Perfect.
Is it good?
It looks
But honestly, if
great.
I do the same makeup in Sri Lanka, I look grey. Because it's a humidity that kills you.
The weather.
Yeah, it kills your
It just like melts
skin.
away like
I love
that.
I know.
Here, like, you know, sometimes I put this makeup. I have done this before. Don't judge me, guys. But there was I actually had back-to-back events. So I went to sleep with like heavy makeup. Got up and went to the next day. No, like my makeup stayed because there's no humidity.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
literally
You don't
stayed.
even sweat here. It's like, no.
So I was like, perfect, you know.
That I still put deodorant and all that and everything, my mist and all that, and I realized I meva daane ka wedakut naha because metana dadiya dannet naha.
So you don't like get you don't like what is it like represent a brand or whatever when you like wear clothes or anything?
nothing.
It's just only for like Instagram, they sponsor you and stuff like fashion wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So mostly it all depends on my mood, maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of people in Sri Lanka also, they call me like a fashion icon, but honestly, I'm not making like a conscious effort to get dressed up. It all depends. It all depends.
Your, like personality as well,
I
right?
think it all depends on my mood. Like tonight, for instance.
Perfect. We're matching. We're matching.
Yeah,
guys.
we're matching, and I was like,
this
okay,
is random though. We didn't plan it.
I know, it's so random. Why? So the whole day I've been out, and then I was so tired by the time I got home, and I was like, I can't, dress up. Like I'm just gonna stay casual. So it all depends on my mood. But if I want to get dressy, then I would go all the way out and just dress up and just want to look good. But at the same time, if I just want to keep it minimal and just dress down, I do that as well, but it all depends on my mood. But I always pick comfort over fashion. That's me. Like even though people consider me as like whatever fashion, whatever, but I just
your fashion's pretty good. Pretty
good.
And the way you like carry yourself with all your clothes, it's like you can carry yourself with everything. Like I can't. When I look at your page, I can't see anything, and I'm like, nah, I didn't match it. Like sometimes some people can't carry every style, right? Like you literally have the body shape, the face, and everything to like literally carry whatever look, like traditional, Western, even like your swimwear. I was like, whoa, this girl. She can do everything.
But I'm sure if you tried your word, you have a bomb figure.
But I'm shy.
You living in Melbourne. Okay, so today was a sunny day out of all the days, right? I think my friend was like, Yureni, today is like a sunny day, so you can get into your pair of shorts or whatever, because I didn't expect the weather to turn out this bad. So I was carrying my all jangi kotang, right? My little skimpy clothes. Yeah. And then I couldn't wear anything, right? So today I thought, okay, perfect day to get into my pair of shorts and like a tank, a top. And then I went to Shadston.
Yeah.
My God, everyone's like checking me out from head to toe. Yeah. Who is this weird woman had walked into? I was like, we considered Sri Lanka laid back. People wouldn't look at me if I wear a short. Magic.
I think it's the weather. They're like, is she cold? Isn't she cold?
But today was out of all the days. It's sunny.
I was in the house the whole day, so I didn't even know how the weather was outside, to
But it was such a nice day.
Yeah.
So I felt awkward. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ හැබැයි ඔස්ට්‍රේලියාවේ ඉන්නේ
Our people-
පොඩ්ඩක්
people
පණවිටි
actually-
අදහස් තියෙන කට්ටිය.
Man, our
100
people are
කෙනෙක්.
conservative compared to Lankans. I feel like it.
ඒක තමයි because
Yeah.
නාකි 100 කෙනෙක් කෝපි එකක් පිබී හිටියා. මම ෂෝට් එකෙන් දැන් වටෙන් ගිගම නාකි 100 මේම කළා බැලුවා බුදු අම්බේ මං හිතුවා බෙල්ල තුලුක් වෙන්නේ නැති කියලා මම කකුල් දෙක දිහා බලලා.
Because everyone's probably covered up and you're like, what the girl's doing here? No, but we are a bit, which I feel like we are, because in Lanka I was like wearing all the shorts and everything, and I was
Yeah, people don't care,
comfortable. Yeah, people
Yeah.
didn't care, and especially in the south, I think they're so
No,
used
it's
to
a lot
it.
of foreigners there.
Yeah, yeah. I want to ask you something like a bit more deep, right? Like I've noticed during when we were shooting, and even right now, I observed you. You always like pray.
Yeah.
So tell me, are you like a spiritual person?
Yeah, I do
Tell
that.
me your spiritual journey, because I love spirituality, and I really want to know about your spiritual
So before I
journey.
start, like I said, before I start anything, even on sets or anything, I just purify the place. I do this practice called Art of True Light.
Okay.
So that's my spiritual practice that has been been practicing for the past 13 years.
13 years, wow.
So so I always say a prayer for gratitude and to purify the place, and I start like be it my shooting, be it my recordings, and that's how I start. So it's like you attract positive
Good.
energy
Yeah.
into your the surroundings are positive energy, full of positive energy, so that what we do is so I always believe even whatever a conversation we have, people should get something out of it.
That's
Yes,
true.
we do have fun while we
Yeah.
talk, and we exchange ideas, and we exchange experiences, but at the end of the day, who's listening, I think they also should get something out of us. So it's so I always make sure amidst of all the fun stuff I say,
There's
kuno harappa
some
stuff
depth
I
to
say
it as well.
that people
Yeah.
get something out of so yeah. And so spirituality means like it's different for me to connect with myself and with the universe with that. It's just to get to know myself more.
Has it changed your life?
Of course, yes. But
Because
past-
I've been in spiritual journey for the last 4 years, and it's
Okay.
like drastically changing my
Yes.
life. I see the difference.
yeah, you'd see it because you'll see the kind of people that you're attracting, the situations you're attracting starts changing. So
Yep.
then you know that you're spiritually inside, you're elevating,
Exactly.
So when you attract the right people, the right circumstances, the right kind of breaks that you're hoping and praying, then you're on the right path. But if you're constantly attracting the toxic circles, the toxic people, toxic situations, then you have
to go inside
you
and
have to go
see.
inside
Yeah.
and do a recheck and say, what am I doing wrong?
100%.
Why am I
going through this
always-
situation
so it's
right now?
all-
Yeah, I totally
So if
believe
you're
in
always at the wrong place with the wrong people, there has to be something that you're emitting,
that.
right?
Yeah,
So
because
there's
that's your
something-
frequency. You're
Yeah,
attracting that
exactly.
frequency. Yes.
So I always believe.
Yeah.
And so the last 4 months, mummy look what bana kiyawata. Last 4 months, I also went through a lot of challenges. This year has been full of challenge. Like
Tell us, because we see
so,
you as
yeah.
a fun person, right?
Yeah,
And
so-
what happens with people in social media, especially like
Yeah.
you, because we see only the positive side.
Positive
We
side,
never
yeah.
think, oh, this girl would go through stuff.
Stuff,
It's easy for her.
yeah.
Life is just so easy. She gets whatever.
Yeah.
But we would like to see like the human side,
Side
of
of
things.
it,
Like,
yeah.
what are the
I'm always
challenges?
like, for me,
Yeah.
I'm okay to share my personal life to a certain extent, because I feel someone out there might.
Can
so the
relate
past 4
and,
months
yeah.
was very challenging, We girls were young, sometimes you feel, you feel lonely, and you kind of, it's
Yeah.
not that you want every relationship to be serious, but you feel like, okay, someone can sit there, next to you just to share life
Like
with.
a companion.
Companion,
Yeah.
So for the past 4 months, I have been in a very toxic companionship, and I wanted to come out of it, but you only come across these people on in movies.
Really?
And for the first time in my life, I was really challenged with a psychopath.
Wow.
But it was a different life experience. So past 4 months was very, very challenging, and I had to ultimately seek legal
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
That you had to
legal
go
help.
through all that. Yeah.
So, and with all that, I was working, I was doing my shows, and I had to look good, and I had to smile for social media. I mean,
how did you do
I had to do it, and it's through solely because of my spiritually I was
Okay.
grounded, and I was helping. I had
Yeah.
my spiritual family really helped me and backed me, so I'm very, really grateful to them, just to have them around. So it was very challenging, Mimi. It affected my whole health system, the way I looked, my face.
You look good now. So
Yeah,
that's
praise
good.
God,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly coming out of it. So it was a very challenging period. I couldn't sleep. I lost my appetite. I couldn't step out of the house. I was scared. I couldn't go to
Oh,
work.
wow.
I was
It's
scared.
that serious.
Yeah. So, but now everything just, by the grace of God, everything is settled. I'm hoping. So, yeah. So we too, we go through it because I think
People don't see it because
people
we
don't
don't
see it.
share.
Yeah, we don't
We
share.
never share bad time on social media.
Yeah,
It's always
exactly.
like, hey, look at me, look at
Yeah.
me. So people have this perception. Oh, she's
She's
got it
always
all.
happy. She's always happy. She's always bubbly.
Yeah,
No,
and they
but
put you on a pedestal to always like be this hyper happy
Yeah, I
person.
know.
So yeah, it's
So that's how life is. You can't always expect the life to go in circles. But it was a traumatic experience. But learned something from it. But I still, even the most toxic people you attract in life, I always believe that they come for a reason, and I learned a lot. So I'm grateful for that experience. I'm grateful to the person who put me through so much. So I don't want to sort of, because I always believe there's we bring certain unfinished business from our past life. So if we cross paths with people, there's a reason for it. Maybe
Yeah.
there's unfinished business that I have crossed paths and I had to go through this circle. Maybe I've done the same thing to another person in my past life. Maybe that's a way of settling my karma. I always go deep like that, and then I try to reasonate why it's happening to me, because I'm not a bad person. Consciously I've not harmed anyone, or intentionally have not done anything bad to any person. So why is it happening? If it has happened to me, if I have attracted so much of negativity in the past 4 months, why? Why it has, so then I always go back and say, okay, fine, maybe it's something to do with me. I may have done something in my past life to someone like this. Maybe it's coming back in circles to settle my karma. But if I keep cursing that person, you ruined my career, you ruined my life, you ruined my image, you ruined my reputation, whatever, it'll never finish it from there.
Well, it takes like a really like elevated mindset to like even think like this, because people will fall apart, like
Yeah,
go
I know.
depressed, and like it's hard,
Yeah.
like because we're humans and we're
Yeah.
girls, you know how emotional we
Yeah,
are.
I know.
It can be so sensitive, especially when
Yeah.
it's like a relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, for you to even like think like that, I'm like thinking,
Yeah.
wow.
So I actually
That's-
prayed for him. I said, save that soul, my business is finished with him. There's a reason why we cross paths, but save him. I mean, and thank you for sending him to just erase my karma, and that's it. So if not, it would have never been an ending.
Like
it
like
was never.
it's gonna come back again. You might attract it again. Yeah.
So that was that, and good thing that Australia tour happened. So
Takes a
it
break.
was just a break for me. Now
Yeah.
you see that if I'm looking good, back to normal.
Yeah.
So it's all finally I'm
feel
getting
better
back to
inside.
back to normal. So now hoping to get back to work in a more good.
So do you have
mental-
like tips for us girls to like spot these red flags?
Well, sometimes when you're overconfident also, especially Mimi, I don't associate people much in Sri Lanka. I don't have like I have a very tight circle. My friends are like, I have about 3-4 friends. I don't associate much.
Yeah.
Even the industry, I respect everyone, but I don't have friends in the industry. I respect them. They're all colleagues.
Yeah.
So I'm a loner, So මම වගේ කෙනෙක්ට පොඩ්ඩක් මේ creep වෙන්න හරි lazy because මම තනියෙන් ඉන්නේ.
That's true.
You know?
So they see you vulnerable.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So then so if they're a cunning person, I wouldn't use the word smart.
Yeah.
If that person is a cunning person, then they would know how to tackle you, and you'd be
And you fall for it because you're like vulnerable.
yeah. So
I think also like I think we as girls we tend to like trust quickly.
yeah, I know.
I think that's
know.
because we are nurturing. Like I don't want to segregate, but like we are a bit more nurturing. So we're like, oh my god, and then we just trust and give everything, and then you're like,
yeah.
get
But for
screwed
me, I
over.
always for me, even if that person is temporary, I'm a nurturing person. I always take care of the person. I make the person happy.
Because that's who you are.
That's me,
exactly.
right? So because I still haven't had that feeling. Okay, I want to get married or
Yeah, tell me about. Oh my god, I really want to know. So you have no intention of settling down?
No, now yes, because you know what?
Okay, you're ready. So she's ready, guys.
But I
Bring
need to
on
find
the
the person.
proposal.
Melbourne පුරවරේ කවුරුහරි ඉන්නවනම් proposal එකක් මෙන්න
Oh my god, that's in here. No, okay, wait, stop. Everybody breathe. She is ready to settle down.
දැන්
alright?
නාකි අංකල් එකනකෙකුටත් කමක්
Nah.
නැහැ.
No.
60 සියලු දෙනා දාන්න application.
Please be wise this time. Like, be strict. Like, no. You can like skim through it. Yeah, okay. So she's ready to settle down, guys.
So yeah,
Bring on your A game.
A-game. So because you know what?
Yeah.
I've never taken this marriage thing serious. Then me mage in
Is it like because of anything you see?
I always thought like a lot of my friends have been married are now divorced, you know. So and none of them. I mean, most of the stories I hear, people are not happy in marriage.
Yeah.
And I always thought that I'm very immature when it comes to marriage or whatever because I can't take like a lot of responsibilities. I live light.
Yeah.
You know, running a house,
The kids,
kids, like
everything, yeah.
handling the financials. So those are a lot of responsibility. I don't. So I live light. So for me, it really scares me. But now my close circle, they're like,
Yeah.
you need to have someone. You know, it's not for the selfish reasons, but you need to have someone to share life with. You know that. You will, because they say we go through middle life crisis. Luckily, I haven't come across it yet, as of yet. But so you don't know, right?
Yeah.
So now they've like brainwash kalama. You have to settle. So now I think
But
all
do
this
you
time
wanna, you want to do it, not
so
for
that,
other people,
exactly,
though.
yeah.
Do
So
it
I
for
was
yourself.
thinking to myself. දැන් මේ වගේ ඉන්නේ සයිකෝපැත්ලට වෙන්නේ නිකන් ඉන්න නිසානේ.
ඒක තමයි.
So if I really think, you know, like I thought to myself, if I really, because all, like you said, what you think is you attract. So I have never given that energy out to the universe that I need a life partner.
Yes. Now
So-
that you're ready, I think the intention is out. You start attracting.
now I
yes.
will. So now I thought, okay, maybe there are good people out there, so I am ready to settle down. So let's see how it goes. So I'm never going to say no to a marriage. I
Yeah.
still believe in marriage in a world where 90% of the marriages are failing, but I still
Yeah,
do believe in a pure relationship. I still believe there are good souls out there. And if I'm meant to come across someone, and if my heart says he's the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with, because I believe, like, if I go into marriage now, I mean, I want it forever with me.
Yeah.
Because there's no time
Trust
to get
me, I
divorced
know.
and, you know, go through all that drama. Someone who's
Same.
mature, someone who's been through life,
Yeah.
who knows life.
Yeah.
So I want someone like that. Someone mature, bit mature. Then මම මේ පොඩි කොල්ල එක date කරාට මම settle වෙන්න යනකොට පොඩි කොල්ල හොයන්න නැහැ.
Yeah.
Someone I
More
will
mature.
definitely someone older.
Yeah.
To me, someone who's been.
I
through
don't
all
think age actually, like, this is my say, I don't think age plays a part. I think it's
But
the
no.
life experience. You really think age plays a part?
Like a lot of young boys know nothing about life, darling.
Oops, young boys, you're breaking their hearts right now.
I know. Oh my God, I've been with you, you know. So I know they're very.
So you reckon like an older man is better?
Yeah, like
I
someone
don't know. Sometimes they would have.
not old, but
Yeah.
at least few years older than
Yeah.
me. I feel at least he's So එතකොට නටල ඉවරයිනේ ඔක්කොම.
Yeah.
නේද? නටන්න තියෙන ඔක්කොම නැටුම් ටික ඔක්කොම
Why?
ඉවරයිනේ එතකොට.
ඉවරයි කියලා you never know.
මෙන්න නේද මේ මිනිසුන අවුරුදු 80ට ඇඟ හෙලනවා මේ ගේ පිරිමි ළමයි නටයිනේ අම්බේ ඕ මේ පිරිමි ළමයිද මේ නැටිලන ඉවර වෙන්නේ නැහැ. පුළුවන් නම් මිනි පෙට්ටියට නටයි.
That's okay. Yeah, good point. I've read about that. Yes.
Yeah.
It was
Men are
shocking.
hunters for a reason.
Yeah, no, let's hunt them down. Yeah, so that's good to know
Yeah.
that you really want to like settle
Yeah,
down
I
and like
want
you're
to.
now like, because I remember last time I met you, you were like, no,
No.
marriage is not for me, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and all that stuff.
Now I want to. Yeah, I want to share life with somebody.
Yeah. Is there anyone like in the vicinity of your?
Lot of proposals from my
Wow.
friends. Let's see.
Okay, so am I getting invited to the wedding? You better. Okay, say it in the.
මෙන්න දැන් මම කියනවා
කියන්න.
සියලුම දෙනාට කියනවා යුරේන් නාශිකාගේ නම් වෙඩින්ග්ස් ගන්නෙ නැත.
On.
මෙන්න කොලේ කත්සම් කරා මම ගියා කොල්ලත් එක මට නම් බෑ
Yeah.
කොන්න බොන්න දීලා කට්ටියත් එක්ක ඔය
Save
නටනට
that
බොරු වැඩ
money and
කරන්න.
do
I will
something.
save that money and travel.
Exactly. Actually, I think a lot of people are doing that now. They just look.
But in
what's
Sri
the
Lanka,
point?
no, in Sri Lanka, marriage, like those weddings on another level, man. It's like දවස් 6 ගන්නවා 7 ගන්නවා පුළුවන් මාසෙත් ගනි මාසෙම ගනි wedding.
Yeah.
I'm not a person like that. I mean, I
Like a nice romantic, intimate.
I believe you should celebrate your marriage with the people who truly matter to you. So for me, even if I have like a little bit, it will be maximum 20-30 people. You know,
That's
people who
true.
are really mean well to you, people who will really bless your
and
marriage.
will be there for you even after.
Yeah,
you know, like
I
after the
know.
wedding, some people you don't even talk. Like
yeah,
you
exactly.
Just
That's
invite,
why wedding එකට මින්න මිනිස්සු.
exactly. I really don't understand the concept.
ප්‍රෙසිඩන්ට් තමයි සයින් කරන්නේ. අනේ මම නම් කොහොම හරි කළා මගේ ඉස්කෝලේ ප්‍රින්සිපල්ව කොහොම හරි හොයාගෙන සයින් කරගන්නවා. Because she has the most beautiful marriage.
Oh, so you really you
I
want
like
someone who can bless you like
because
that.
you
yeah.
know it's all again the energies, you know, someone
energy.
like the person who signs also pass that energy. Divorce මනුස්සෙක් sign කරොත් papers ඒ මනුස්සයාගේ energy එක ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ marriage එකකට පහු කරනවා කියලා I feel.
You know, can I tell you something about like this energy writing? 2 years ago, okay, guys, listen to this. 2 years ago, I wrote in my journal, just randomly, I am taken to Sri Lanka for movie. I wrote it 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it happened in April.
How
It's
man.
crazy, right? I don't even know how. I just wrote
So I
it.
want to ask you about the
Yeah.
experience. So that was your first movie, right?
First movie in Sri Lanka.
In Sri
So
Lanka.
I've done like
and it's
couple
a very
big
big
one.
move.
Yes.
Like a big break.
Yeah.
You played one of the lead roles.
with you guys.
How was the
So
experience
humble.
like to work? Everyone's going ගාගන අපේ ලංකාවේ කෙල්ල ඔක්කොම හේමාලට මැරෙනවා.
Yeah.
And අපේ actresses 90%ක් මැහුවොත් their dream is to act with Hemal.
Oh,
And you-
really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know him.
Everyone's you know, Hina Kumara is Hema.
Wow.
And you got that chance. How was that experience? How was it to act with him on the set? Was he strict? Was he flirty?
All right, you know, let me start with the frequency. Like you said, the law of attraction. So when I started like getting small opportunities here, I was thinking like, how will it be if I get to go to Sri Lanka and like act, you know? So I wrote it down like on a New Year's Eve, you know, like you write things
Yeah.
on your New Year's Eve, and I wrote it. I still have that journal where I wrote 2 years ago. I wrote it down and I just let it go, right? But when I got the opportunity, I only met Hemal one time I didn't even know about Hemal. Hemal, I'm sorry, you're awesome. But I didn't even know about Hemal.
Okay.
Till I met, someone introduced me at like an event here when he came down for this
Okay.
thing, right? Like a dinner or something. So one of my mates was like, oh, you should come. All the Sri Lankan actors and actresses are coming. I was like, I don't even know anybody. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not following anybody.
Yeah.
Like, you know. He's like, no, come. You have to meet all these people. Hemal, there's this guy called Hemal is coming. He's really handsome. I was like, really?
Okay.
From Sri Lanka? Okay.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I need to see this. So I went. He came and he was really handsome. I was like, oh my god, who's this guy? So I took a picture with him.
Last at first time.
No. Oh my god, no. I was
Okay.
like, he's handsome for a Lankan guy, you know? So I took a picture with him and I was like, oh my god, he's actually really like, you know, tall and like he carried himself really well. And I was like, oh, and the way he spoke and all,
Oh,
like, it was
very
like perfect.
perfect.
Like, so I was like, this guy's got like potential, like, you know,
Yeah.
like acting is perfect
Yeah.
actor. That was it. Never thought about anything after that. And when I met Amal and I was like, oh, you know that you're going to be acting with him. I was like, I'm gonna be acting with
Hema.
Hema? Did I manifest this? That's all I thought. I'm just putting it honestly into manifestation. I
Okay.
feel like it was just law of attraction, right?
yes.
And I went there and he was so good. Like he actually like taught me a lot of things because I'm like a bit giggly and like a bit distracted all the time, and I'm like
Yeah.
a little kid like,
Yeah.
oh my god, and like laughing.
Yeah.
He's like, when he's on set, that guy is focused. Oh my god, I was really scared. After a while I was like, okay, Hema's coming, and I'm
Maybe.
like, yeah,
Shush.
behave. Shush.
Behave.
He's like, behave,
Yeah.
focus, stop laughing. I'm like, oops. No, he's
But I'm
the-
sure he would have made
no, he's really nice. Like
Yeah.
he's very down to earth. What I really admire in him is the fact that he's so famous,
Yeah.
but he is so grounded at
yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
And like he's so, like he has such a nice like vibe. Like the way he talks to everybody. He doesn't have this, oh, I'm a star. Like stop
Yeah.
talking.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Like if you meet him, he's just like a normal person. So I really admire that because like in Lanka,
Yeah.
a lot of people have like big head. The moment
Oh,
they're
really?
like, not
Did you,
here.
did you come across me as like a... Okay, you can be honest, darling, you can be honest. I can come across
Because
a
I
bit of
grew
a
up
snob.
in Sri Lanka, and like when I was younger, like we really put all these stars on a pedestal,
Yeah.
right? And we think, oh my god, we
Yeah.
can't even go near
Yeah.
them, right? But when I met you guys, like
Yeah.
you, Hema, and like everyone's like really simple. I was like, wow, like. Is it me or is it like we really misunderstood the stars?
Yeah.
I think like we as people, like public, we actually misunderstand the stars.
Yeah.
We really think, oh my god, they think they're
Okay.
it and all, but
Yeah.
I feel like all of you guys, Hemal and all, they're like so grounded. They got it all. And what's really surprising is most of the stars are spiritual.
Yeah.
They're all like connected with the universe and like all about this gratitude and everything. So I feel like that's why they're famous. That's why they're getting the opportunities. That's why
yeah.
they're blessed.
Yeah.
Because we don't realize it. We think, oh, we can judge from far. Be like, oh, whatever. She thinks she's it. He's it.
Yeah.
But I think they're doing their spirituality inside.
Yeah.
They're grounded. They're working on themselves. Hence why they're where they
Yeah.
are. So I saw it, and I have like massive respect for you guys after that. I was
Thank
like,
you.
you know what? These guys are like actually working hard, and they know themselves. They're aware of
Yeah,
what's
what's
going
going
on
on.
and everything. So Hema was amazing. And I'm like so humbled. I can't even believe I got that opportunity. Like so humbled that I got the opportunity to act with you guys.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I was
then
under so
the
much
director
pressure.
was like 500% happy with you because we asked him, "කොහොමද අලුත් ළමයා ගම කෑවද?" I was like, "Yureni, mama හිතුවට වඩා 200ක්
Oh my God.
හොඳටම කරා." So he was very happy with your
okay,
performance.
so that's good. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm like so.
So I can't wait to
nervous.
see you perform because we never came
No, we
never
didn't
got a
do
chance
any
to
like
get any
scenes
scene together.
Yeah.
I think Hemal වල් කොල්ලෙක් නේ ෆිල්ම් එකේ නේද? ගෑනු තුන්දෙනෙක්ව අමාරු දාන්නේ ෆිල්ම් එකක් මේක. බලන්න රිලීස්
Yeah.
වෙන ලබන අවුරුද්දේ.
I know. I'll be coming to Sri Lanka. I can't wait.
Yes, let's hope they're I think aiming for the Valentine release.
Yeah. So what are you doing now? What's like a project? Are you
So
working
these
on?
days, oh my God, whole entire Melbourne is the Sri Lankan community is like I didn't know that they're watching Recondition Kella. Everyone
What
here
is it called?
Recondition Kella.
Recondition Kella. Wow. Okay.
So everyone's watching it here. So thank you so much for showering me with so much of love. Everywhere I go, I keep bumping to people and they say, we are watching your Recondition Kella with so much of excitement. So honestly, Mimi, that was like a tough, very tough teledrama.
So is
One
it
of the
still
toughest
running?
roles
Is it running on the
Yes,
channel?
weekend.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
weekends.
perfect.
Weekends on Swarnamahini, 8:30.
Okay.
So it's one of the most challenging roles I've ever played till date.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Can you speak about it?
yeah,
bit more?
so it's about a girl from a village.
Mhm.
So all these girls in the village, they too have big dreams, you
Yeah.
know. So this girl wants to become a model, her whole life. She's dreaming, she's daydreaming to become a model one day, like Naomi Campbell. So she goes to the library, she check all these, international models, and she has like a book, like a scrapbook with all the international models, and she's learning English, and so she can speak somewhat a little bit of good English, and she's like this hyperactive girl, full of life, but
Just like you.
she has a mind. Yeah, she has a mind of her own, and so yeah, it's her journey. How she whether she's gonna win life or whether she's gonna mess it up, because you never know, right? Some people, they get lost in their dreams. They take different turns
To achieve
So only the time will tell why she, whether she's gonna really achieve. And
Is the project already done, or is it ongoing?
It's still ongoing.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
right now, so once I go back, I have to immediately start shooting.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a 70 episode drama.
Okay.
So,
Does it have like seasons? Is it gonna be
no,
All
just
right.
a teledrama for 70 episodes. So there'll be lots of twists and turns, and it's an inspirational story as well. So yeah,
Wow.
it's a nice.
Is that the only project you're working currently?
Currently, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Currently,
So
I'm-
you have like future projects coming up for sure.
Not really right now, because
Okay.
teledramas, it's just this.
Yeah.
And then next year we're gonna start Megastar season 4. So I've pretty much done 3
yeah.
seasons Megastars already. I took part in season 1
Okay.
as one of the team leaders, and my team won the season 1. And then
Nice.
Megastar season 2 and 3, I hosted the show. So this
Okay,
time
nice.
also I've been invited to host the show. So we're starting in January Megastar season 4 with all the young comers in the industry, the
Right.
newcomers.
Nice.
So all the newcomers will showcase their talents this time in season 4. So all the new faces will be taking part, dancing, singing, all that. So I'm very excited to see the talent of the new gen.
Okay, speaking about like the reconditioned girl, like, it just dawned on me, like it's a personal question from me, like what was your journey coming into? I'm like curious.
Curious.
How did you
So I
get it?
never planned.
Were you like
no,
that?
I've never planned.
No,
I never,
so
because
random.
I was so randomly it happened, because I was clueless about the industry, because we were never allowed to watch TV. I was in the hostel for 12 years.
Wow.
So we were never allowed to watch TV.
Okay.
So we only watched Dudaru and Nada, that's all.
Yeah.
So I just, it just happened. I mean, I got into this lift, and there was these Indian producers. They saw me, and they thought that I fit the role of my very first teledrama, TV series Kindurangane, which was a Hindi remake of Kasam Se.
Okay.
So we did it was like a joint venture between Balaji Telefilms India and Maharaja. So that was my first
Wow.
breakthrough.
So you got like a big break.
Yeah, they just saw me
Yeah.
and they said, we need this girl. And I was like, what's this? And they used the word audition. I said, what audition? I know
Yeah.
nothing about this audition, and I work. And that time I had got my letter of appointment to take over, like to move to Abu Dhabi to work in Etihad
Look
Airways.
at that.
So
you
yeah,
have fit the role there as well.
So I was at a crossroad where whether I was going to take Etihad or whether I was going to go acting Kindurangana. So then my friends are like, why don't you give it a go, like 1 year, give it a try. Even if not, you can always reapply and take the job,
Yeah.
So I took the risk, and I absolutely fell in love with it. That was my thing. Yes, I never expected.
And your parents were like supportive of the
No,
whole
my
thing.
my parents, I lost them when I was at the age of 7, Moni.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mimi. Sorry, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. It was entirely my call. So whatever the
Okay.
life decisions I've made, it's 100% I've taken the risk of, some have worked for me, some hasn't, but that's life,
Yeah.
certain mistakes, I keep doing the same thing over and over again, like
Yeah. So
So-
what do you like get out of this kind of career? Like you're really happy doing it, or do you have any other plans? Like, do you want to do something else? Does it ever dawn on you, oh my god, I wish I did that? Does it ever dawn on you?
No,
Or you're like super content?
I'm actually very happy, very happy with because I always wanted to become a lawyer when I was in school.
Wow.
And
I think you'll be a good lawyer because
Yeah.
you can talk. You're like, cut, like, Your Honor.
I know.
Stop
like,
it.
I mean, just imagine if I had become a lawyer, like I would have been like, such a nerdy, miserable person. But in my line of work, I get to live someone else's life every day. I mean, it's
That's why I
it's
love
a
acting.
different,
Yeah.
it's every day it's a different challenge. So I just jump out of bed, to do work. I'll never drag myself. Oh my God, that shooting, that better. No, I'm
You're
I'm
really,
very
like,
excited to
Yeah.
start my day. So it's a blessing, not many people have that. A lot of people, they just they're so unhappy with their work. You know, it's just so monotonous, and the life has just got to them. You know, but on the other hand, we're so blessed that we get to live different, experiences every day, and then we get to meet different people.
Yeah.
And it's there's a bit of glitz and glamour. We us girls, we love that.
Oh yeah, we love that.
And
don't we all?
and so yeah, I mean, what more can I ask? You know,
Yeah. A husband.
a husband.
That's what it is.
Spot on.
There you go.
Husband.
That's the next one.
ස්වාමි පුරුෂයෙක් අවශ්‍යයි 2025 වසරට කරුණා කරලා අයදුම්පත් යොමු කරන්න.
So one more thing, and then you're like fully like settled. Everything you got, everything in life. Yeah. Do you want to have kids or not?
No, okay, I don't think so.
Like mini Yureni?
No.
No.
Just imagine another terror.
Oh my God.
And I don't think the world can handle another terror.
He or she can start really young. You can, as soon as they're born, you're like, here, go act. Throw them into the movies.
I don't know. But for now, the kids know.
Yeah.
But you never know. You can always
Yeah.
change your mind. But no kids. I haven't even
Found
freeze
the
my eggs.
husband.
ඉතින් ඒක නිසා eggs පැටියෝ freeze කළා නෑනේ.
Nah, but
Freeze
come on
කරලා
now.
ළමයා
Oh,
හොඳම.
then you can have kids like up until like 50 something.
Really?
It's crazy. Like, then කියනවා, the average age of a woman who is like having like kids now in Australia is 35.
Ah.
Because girls, we want to like pursue our career, like, and then we
Yeah.
meet the wrong men
Ah.
in the beginning. And then by the time we actually like settle down, it is actually too late. Because we meet all the red flags, we have
Red
to go through
flags
the
and
life lessons.
And yeah. ඒකත් හරියන්නේ red flag පිට flag අපුණත් මම නම්
That's my favorite color. That's
red.
why.
Even mine is red. Sri Lankan people know my favorite color is red.
Hence why we love the red
Yeah.
flags.
My red color is for a different reason. රතු ජංගි අක්කා කියලා තාම කියන්නේ මට.
ඒ මොකද?
ඇයි මගේ අnder panty එකක් ප්‍රශ්නයක් වුණා කොරියාවල. ඉතින් රතු ජංගි අක්කා කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ ඔක්කොමලා මට. I think they all know my favorite. Hence my favorite color is red.
Hence a red lipstick.
Hence a red lipstick. It's all red.
Red, yeah. Like when in doubt, go red.
Go red. යටට red උඩට red.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh my god.
So,
okay.
yeah. So Mimi,
Yeah.
you have amazing skin.
Okay.
Because my skin
Thank
is
you.
maybe Australia winter නිසා මේ හොඳට තියෙන්නේ. Otherwise my skin ගන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. But I have seen even in Sri Lanka you have a very good skin. So
Okay.
මට පොඩි tips ටිකක් දෙන්නකෝ skin ඔයාගේ.
Tips. Jesus. I use La Roche, the brand called La Roche.
La
Yeah.
Pose Roche.
Yeah, that's the one. I use that, but I think it's meant to do with what I eat. Yeah, like I don't drink water.
Same
I'm
here. I
so
don't drink water.
dehydrated the whole time. I forget.
මේ මෙහෙ ඇවිල්ලා මම වීදුරුවක්වත් බොන්නේ නැහැ වතුර. වතුර තිබහා ඉන්නෙත් නැහැ.
That's the thing. Harida, mama එච්චර focus කරන්නේ, but I think it's just because I don't eat a lot of junk food. Like I don't eat chocolate, I don't eat biscuit.
I also don't have much of it.
I don't do those things, but like I probably like do like gua sha. Have you heard of gua sha? Like you just like
ඒකද?
pull everything up because of gravity is all going down, so you just keep pulling everything up.
Only the face, right? You don't pull anything else now?
Maybe eventually. Nah, yeah, I mean that's it. Like probably because of all the stuff I eat and all, and I just don't particularly do like I don't do Botox or anything yet.
Okay.
I haven't started,
Okay.
but I feel like that ages you. Like if you keep doing too much of it at a very
Botox?
young age,
Okay.
like this is my personal
Okay.
thing. Maybe I could be wrong. But I do like, like facials and those
Stuff
kind
like,
of stuff. Yeah. So
Okay. I was thinking maybe I should start on Botox කියලා because I thought I will wait till 50 කියලා.
Yeah.
But කවුද මන්ද කිව්වා වේලාසිනින් කරන තරමට හොඳයි
Well,
otherwise.
no, but you don't have any lines and all. Like you actually don't have.
So you think I should not do Botox?
No, maybe start now. I think it's a good time to start. I
Yeah.
also should, but I'm scared because I feel like
I'm also scared. That's what.
What if I have?
මොකද මට ටැක් කරන්න බැරි වුණා.
Yeah, everything is like lifted, and you're like.
විනා වෙන්නත් බෑ. eyebrow එක මම කරන්නත් බෑ. මට ටැක් කරන්න
Nah,
කියලා.
Botox may last only 6 months. And then you have to do repeatedly. So I think like if you're not doing any projects, you can do it. And then Maybe do baby Botox. Have you heard of baby Botox?
එහෙමත්
Where
තියෙනවා.
they may chuttak inject karna, so you still can do like you can actually move your face.
Yeah, because නැත්තම් මට රඟපාන්න
Like
බැරි
expressions karanna bane.
Oh.
But you know what? I'm surprised. You act and do all these like facial movement and you don't have any lines. Like that's amazing. You have better skin than me. Like, cause I already have all these things.
Really? No.
'Cause I frown at people.
ස්පෙෂලි මේ ගෑපිරිබිලා බයින්ට නම් වෙන්න බෑ.
Yeah, I'm like, don't look at me.
මම මේ මිමිට මාත් එක්ක ක්ලබින් යන්න කතා කරා. අම්මෝ යුරිනිමේ ඔක්කොම එක්ස් බොයිෆ්‍රෙන්ඩ්ස් ඉන්න උතර මට නම් එන්න බෑ කිව්වා. ඊට පස්සේ මම තනියෙන් ගියා. මම දැනගත්තා එතකොට මිමි කිව්ව කතාවේ තේරුම මොකද දුඹුරු ළමයෙක් ඒ ක්ලබ් එකේ හිටියේම නෑ. ඔක්කොම හිටියේ සුදු. මෙයා ඉතින් දුඹුරු ළමයා ස්ටෑන්ඩ් අවුට් නේ. ඔක්කොම කොල්ලෝ මෙයා දාගෙන මෙයා ගැස් ගහලා. ඇස් ගහලා අර කොල්ලොම නන්නත්තර කළා. දැන් මෙයාට රෙදි ඉල්ලේ ඒක අසර රින්ගන්න බෑ.
Hurry nේද? Like I'm not going there. I don't want to bump into anybody I know. Like not right now. Maybe
මේ ඔක්කොම කොල්ලොන් අමාරුවේ දාලා මේ මෙල්බර්න් වල පුරවරේ.
I know, really bad, no? Oops.
But what do you think about love? I want to know. What do you think about love?
What is
Do
love?
you think the real love exists in this world? Genuine
So
love.
sad.
Genuine relationship.
I love love.
Okay.
I love love because I'm a lover girl.
Okay.
Like if I love somebody, then I'm like all in. Like
Yeah.
you know, I'll give it all. I will take care of the person. I'm like full on,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
full on love.
Yeah.
That is who I am. But I think in this day and age, it's a bit too much for a lot of people. You know how like the social media and all, like
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh my god, that's too much. And like when you show too much love, people
Yeah.
don't like it. They'll think,
Yeah.
oh, you're clingy or needy. But
Yeah.
dude, I need you. I am needy.
Anyone has ever told you that you're needy, you're clingy?
I-
Girl, go away.
I
shoot.
feel like I could be needy because you know I don't know, but I can be.
But you know that's a bit
Maybe
of
I
a
have
turn off.
attachment issues.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a bit of a turn off for a girl. Have you read this book called Why Men Love Bitches?
Yeah, I think we have to
Oh.
be bitches.
You
I'm
have
gonna
to be-
from now
See,
on.
yeah.
I'm gonna be a
You
bitch.
gotta be a bitch. You know,
That's
you
it.
should not, even if you need him, like I need
You
you,
do?
like all of you, the whole being of you.
What do you do then?
Keep it inside you and don't show it.
Marakiana, what do you do in that moment when you need the guy, you love the guy, and then you really want him?
Self-satisfied.
Yeah, but it's nothing like the man doing it.
Don't show him. Don't meet him. Once a week only. No 7 days a week. Just once a week meet him. Let him come
That
after
is
you.
where I need to change. This is my flaw. I
The
need
more he see and get to spend it.
Yeah, it's like
it becomes
eating-
very normalized, no? The relationship.
That's so-
පොඩ්ඩක් දුවන්න දෙන්න වටින්.
From now on, that's it. I'm gonna make y'all work hard for
පොඩ
it.
පිටිපස්සේ වැඩිය දෙන්න එපා. දුන්න ගමන් ඉවරයි. අගේ නැති වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ වෙන රහක් හොය හොය යනවා.
Oh my god, it was so much fun talking to you.
Yeah,
really.
no.
Such a good, like, you're
I
the
know.
same from Sri Lanka here. Like, you never change. And, like,
Yeah.
I really want you to just be this person.
Thank you.
Don't change, babe.
Thank you.
Just be
darling.
yourself. Like, even if these guys come and go and, like, really ruin your mental health, like, just, like, kick them out and just be yourself,
Yeah.
you know.
I will.
So, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you,
time.
Vivian.
It was so good. It was so much
So
fun.
good to see you again in Melbourne.
I know.
Unfortunately, we didn't get much time to
Go
hang out.
party.
But at least this way
Yeah,
we
this
got to
was
hang out.
good,
Yeah, this
yeah.
was good. This was good.
So, guys, stay tuned. We'll be
Yeah.
hosting more segments like that. We'll be inviting more amazing, interesting guests on this show. So thank you for tonight. See you guys.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, Mimi. Bye.
Bye.
Powered by WinLads.